Hey guys, this is JToH. Welcome back to the Tales of Hell, to check guide series, whatever you want to call it, since the name of the game changed. Well, in this episode, I'll be guiding you through Tower of Hecc. So you think, why you're not guiding me through Top 1 equals 0, which is in Ring 2? Well, that tower's actually not supposed to be in Ring 2. It's just a placeholder for Tower of Broken Bridge, which when it comes out, I'll do a video on that. But, you know what, we're gonna Ring 2 after this, in the next episode, yeah? To do Tower of Overcoming Action. So yeah. Well, Tower of Hecc is only slightly harder than Tower of Killjoys. Some people say it's actually easier than Tower of Killjoys. So, I guess if you've done this, you're probably maybe no problems doing this. So yeah. I've noticed that most people are stuck on this tower. So, I'll just try and help people. So yeah, let's just get right into the tower. So the first floor is quite easy. Just you don't even need to climb the ladder. Just skip. You can just do this. You don't even need to do that one start. One start may be small, but you don't need to do them. You also don't need to do all that. You can just skip. Do a one star wrap round, which is quite easy. Climb the ladder. Very much simple jumps. You don't need to do that wrap round. Just jump to the left. Very simple things here, and you're already at the second floor. Don't be fooled just because that first floor was very easy. After the third or fourth or fifth floor, it's really hard. Okay, so the second floor, just first jump on these 6x6s, very big stuff. So this is a slide that non-solid wall. It makes you go into a sitting position, and it'll make your character slide down. If you don't want to, you can press space. Space deactivates thing where you're in your sitting position, so you don't have to slide down. You can just walk down, and there's no penalty. If you don't want to slide, you can just jump. Well, okay, so here's a trick. There's an invisible bridge, and many people don't really get that. So yeah, just setting you out there right now. So this it's sort of jumps, not really though. So yeah, so there's a big shortcut here that skips those two slides. Yeah, those two are slides, and that ladder climb to you can go from this ledge. Or whatever bridge part, or to this platform, and you'll skip like a portion of floor 2. I'm not gonna do that since it's actually a hard jump. It's probably 11 stats or more, and it's hard to actually do. So I'm just gonna do it the normal way. So those two, they're just slides. Again, if you don't want to do the slides, you can just jump and just walk. Anyways, this you can skip that platform there. And yeah, so these are quite simple. Just go up the slope. There's like quite simple stuff. Here's a one start space, so be careful on this. You can climb the ladder, just climb the ladders, no problemo on this. Here's like one start thick or wide platforms, which it shouldn't be that hard if you have done Tower of Killjoys. I'm just gonna assume that you've done every single tower prior up to this episode, so I'm just gonna guess. If you haven't, then I think you maybe could watch my previous guides or something, but yeah. Anyways, after that, you got a bunch of 2x2 platforms, which are actually quite easy. Do these very simple stuff. Again, there's just a bunch of simple jumps in this. They may look sort of hard. They're actually quite easy, but once you do a lot of this, there's a high chance of failing on this. So yeah. Other than that, you're on to the yellow stage, aka the fourth floor. Yeah. Well, if you haven't noticed, this is the tower that has like a rainbow progression of stages, so it goes like red, orange, yellow, blah, 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 until the end of the rainbow and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, one stat wide shouldn't be that bad. So you might be thinking, oh, that this is like a 5-star jump around. Oh my god. You've already done 6-star jump arounds in Killjoy, so this shouldn't be a problem. But you can also just jump over the wall, so there's no point in doing those. Here's a bit of a hard jump. Sometimes you may start climbing. If you do, just jump off, and yeah, this is actually sort of a hard jump. After that, just go on this 2-star wide bridge. And here is the trap part. Do these fast because some of these are falling platforms. So this will be the start of your good old friend called falling platforms, because yeah, you see a lot of them in this tower. This is like the falling platform tower. So you got a bunch of one-start things there. Actually, technically, you don't even need to do those 2 one-starts. Well, actually, you need to. Well, only if you're going backwards. You can go on the first one. If you fail, you can catch yourself there and skip this second one, so you get a lower risk and stuff. You can skip the entire bridge, and you don't have to do all of the 3 one-start breaks. That would be harder. Just go on this one and jump directly on this like brick platform, whatever we call it, you know. So now we're on the green floor. Now, wow, how am I gonna do this? Okay, you're gonna have to at the end of the ladder. First, make sure you're at the end of the ladder, and then like switch your camera so that you know you get off of the ladder and go down to whatever platform you need to go to. So yeah, these are actually quite simple. If you know how to do one start, you know, walk on one side, this tower will be quite simple actually. So there you go, a bunch of rope swing platforms. They don't naturally swing a lot, so yeah. There is a safety net here. If you somehow fail these, I mean, you may fail though, so I'm not sure. Apparently, there's a shortcut here, but I won't actually know if you can actually do it. I'm also not sure whether it's possible to jump from this to there. It's possible with coil. I think I know that, but not sure if it's possible to do normally. So who knows? Anyways, this you kind of just walk them. But I recommend jumping just in case the physics bugs out on you. So you got another one of those ladders again, you know, do the same thing as I did last time, but in mid-air try and go a little bit forward because this one's a bit harder. Well, this one, like the ones you saw in the yellow floor 4, but on a rope swing platform this time, and you actually need to do the jump round, but it shouldn't actually be that hard, since, you know, yeah. So that, you know, just do these simple trusses. If you fail the jump, you can climb those trusses. If you like, you know, somehow miss them while your game lags or something, I don't know. But yeah, you climb this truss on that 2-start stuff paths, and yeah. So yeah, I don't think this is very easy because you're gonna complete screen. These most of them at least are falling platforms. So yeah, I think all of them are falling. I didn't know that, but it used to be a thing. Only some of them are falling, but now all of them are. So you gotta do them fast. So now you're on the light blue floor. You're halfway done to the tower, but don't be too happy because the last half is harder than the first half. So you're on the 6th floor. So starting off, you got very simple jumps, but this whole brick is a conveyor, so don't think it's very simple. What I normally do is not to spam jump on this fast conveyor. Just stand on it, and once you get on it, just do the platforms before they fall. Like, you know, try and like time it. You can use the video and like try and gauge like what you want to do. So all of these are normal platforms, quite simple. But these 3, of course, they are falling again. So you do them fast. I think it's possible to jump from here to there. Not sure though. There's a lot of skips. They're hard, but there's only one that I know of that's actually I recommend you doing because there's no risk involved in it. So yeah. Anyways, these are quite simple if you know how to work your way around one-start stuff. But again, there's a lot of one-start stuff in this. And you get to the first outside section of this tower. So you can do this 2 ways. I recommend the first way if you want to go to backgrounds. The first way is that you do the 8. The first way is that you do it normally, right? The first way. Don't even remember what I said. I'm so lousy. But anyways, you can do this 8-start wraparound if you want to. I don't recommend it because it's not even like these platforms are trapped. Okay, they're just normal platforms. So you shouldn't have any problem. That one start is sort of hard, but yeah. Also, by the way, this when you jump, you bump your head. So just hold W so that when you're actually not bumping your head anymore, you go back inside. So yeah. Anyways, this part's quite simple. There's a safety net, so if you fail these, it's not that hard. Oh, and you have your good old friend falling platforms again. Most of these are falling, and only these, I think, and these 2 are not falling, but all the rest here are. So we welcome on another trick, but this time you can kind of see the platform, so you can see there's a small gap here. You actually can't fall through that. It's only like half a start, but yeah, you can just walk them. This is not falling. If this was falling, this would be a brutal jump. But yeah, because this is hard, you have to get on that 1 by 2. I think that, you know, it'll take you a few tries. So if you fail, try and get on that, which because you won't have to like redo much of the tower again. So yeah. Anyways, the small one stat stuff quite simple. If you know your one stats, but you better learn on your one stats, because towers abuse a lot of one stats. Anyways, we are now on the 7th floor. So if you don't like this one by one, just skip it. It's fine. But I don't know why now we go for the one by one and skip the bigger one, which I'm kind of stupid. So here I got another trick, but sort of harder. Okay, there's this platform here. You can see it, but it's very hard to see. So what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to jump on that to get to that platform, and that platform is falling, so it's hard. So I'm just gonna tell you, you're supposed to go to the right of the wall, and like while you're moving, try and move as far forward as you can and to the right wall, so like this. And yeah, oh yeah, and those two are falling. That one fell kind of a little bit, that one fell all the way down. It's kind of, maybe it's the physics, And yeah, you have to do this one by one. Just kidding, you don't have to. I was just like, oops, I thought you have to do that, but actually you don't need to. So yeah, now you do these 4 starts jump rounds, but the walls are stick out by one start, which is actually quite easy. But some people may have trouble on this. So again, if you fall, try and catch yourself on either that or there. But I'm not that sure. Depends on which jump you fall on. So yeah, this is a bit of a high jump. So try and like get some altitude before you do those. So these they feel suspicious. They're like traps, but they're not. Okay, these are and this is actually the easiest part. And for some reason these aren't even traps. These may look like traps, but they aren't, because those look like the perfect platforms that would be falling. Because this tower, it's actually quite simple to predict the traps. Normally, if the trap is really like the platform's really surprisingly big, like it's not 1 by 1, say a 4 by 4 platform, it's probably a trap. So this, now you're at 8th floor, okay? Woo, 8th floor, you made it. But here's the hardest part, I think. I'm not sure. It depends on so do the method I taught you about by going to first person mode and placing your cursor on the tightrope and just move forward. You can do it in several other ways, but they'll probably make your character sink through or something, which makes this floor, actually that tightrope, very hard if you don't know the correct method for it. So these falling platform bonanza, but because you have a guide, you don't even need to care about that. So yeah, let's just walk to this. This one is a bit of a little catch out, because there is no semi-invisible platform to tell you that this is that this is a sliding platform, but you still slide down. So make sure to not slide down, because if you do, even if you jump, you may get flinged off. I think it's possible to do this jump. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 set, but it's a kind of downwards by a bit. Oh, okay. Don't do that jump. Don't try and do that, or do it fast, because it'll send you to a sitting animation. So don't try and do that. Oh my god, that scared me. But I guess it's possible. I mean, you can try it if you don't mind, having the possibility of falling all the way back. But yeah, so this is another tightrope, not as thin as last time, I think, so it's easier. And there's also a safety net. If you fall, you can climb out those death kill bricks. So yeah, not too much of a problem. You can always just stop there and heal. And here's a big skip that I recommend, because there's no risk. If you fall, you just fall there. Okay, if you do a long jump, you can jump and skip all that little stuff there, which means that after this, try not to fall on these 2 by 3s. That would be sad if you do. And yeah, you're back inside already, and you're on the 9th floor. That skip really is a skip or something and a half. So you can skip that 1 by 2, but these 1 by 2s you can't skip. You can walk on most of them actually, so just don't keep spam jumping, And yeah, these are kind of weird platforms, randomly placed. Just just, you know, pretend that they are just whatever platforms. I mean, just try not to get confused by that. So one by one here, that's not skippable. Well, actually, probably skippable. Just really hard to do it. So I wouldn't actually do that. Well, yeah. You count that ladder. I just skipped it. I mean, you don't even need to do a lot of stuff. Here's a ladder with a kill brick for one of its things. I don't know what one of these ladder poles or whatever they're called. I mean, if it's your server lagging like my mouse, whoa! Did you see that? I stopped to like do that, and I didn't know that was a falling platform. Okay, I got things to learn as well. Okay, I'll just see you back there. I was talking about stuff I don't even remember. I guess I'll just catch on to it when I get back there, like reviewing the footage and stuff. So yeah. I was saying, if your server's lagging, I mean those kill bricks don't really work. Like in 21 minutes, this timer should actually be like 1,400, but it's only at 500, so yeah, it's lagging. So anyways, those two are falling platforms, so do them fast. I actually fell to them, as you saw earlier, so yeah, this is just a ladder. You can climb on it or not climb on it, depends on what you do. That's supposed to be a kill brick wraparound, but I mean, it's technically not even a wraparound. I can just jump on the wall, so it's a really badly made wraparound. Or it's just a wall or wraparound like thing. So these kill bricks, technically you don't even need to avoid them, whether your server's laggy or not. So yeah. So this is a tightrope part. You can either jump on the normal ones, but normally what I usually do is jump on the normal ones, but use the tightrope as a support, so that if I don't land on the normal platforms correctly, I'll at least have the tight ropes to kind of catch me. So yeah, this part is a kill brick floor part. You can just jump on the multiple safety nets if you're I mean, not really safety nets, I mean break points, but yeah. So after that, you're down to the 9th floor. You're at the 10th floor now. This part is a semi-invisible hell, so if your vision isn't good, then you can't do this part. I'm like just straining my eyes. Well, not really. So you notice that this semi-invisible path ends here, and you're supposed to go there, which means like impossible. But no, it just continues on. So just jump, just continue in a straight line and jump when you're closest to this platform. So yeah. So anyways, these are different colored platforms, which is a hint to what they are. Guess it's falling platform. Okay. Oh, that was literally a gap there and I didn't see it. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this, you know, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it gets harder as it goes on, so, you know, gray or whatever color to yellow is quite easy, and green to dark blue is about a bit hard, and purple and up really hard. Actually, the last level is very hard because you need to do like 11 start jumps, and the platforms are only one by one. So, yeah, I mean, there's a safety net, but the safety net that has gaps in it. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll just you know, catch you back there because I failed like an idiot. Trying to talk enthusiastically. Okay, I'm back. So what you're supposed to do? Okay, so all of these falling platforms. Look at this. All of these are falling platforms, but you can do a shortcut. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do all of this and all of that. Though that's very hard because those are semi-invisible. And then jump to there. But you know, I just skipped all that. So you can try that or do whatever, you know, do the normal way. I'm not gonna show you the normal way because I encourage you to do that shortcut way. But yeah, so this is the hardest part because you have to do like 11 start jumps, and these are one by one platforms. Although I said there's a safety net, yeah, that's the safety net, but there's gaps in it, and that's one by one safety net. I don't know how you're gonna land on that. So yeah, it's kind of like the studs and stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. 1, 2, 3. It's 11 start raised by 2 start. So it is actually a very long jump. And so jump on the very end of those platforms, do it sideways. 12-step jump, you need to do it a different way. But yeah. Anyways, enjoy your victory. There are no traps for this final part. If there was, this would be a troll tower. Well, and with that, enjoy your victory at Tower of Hecc, which took way too long. It shouldn't have took much longer than that. Well, yeah. Nobody commented on the fact that I'm doing an easy tower this time. And I did it super slowly, 31 minutes. Shouldn't have taken that long, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, okay, so I apologize if this guide was actually bad because, you know, because like, I mean, I was kind of like, I did 3 clips this time instead of 2. Normally I do 1 or 2, but because I failed twice, I did 3. I have to do 3 clips. So I might be a little like off in the topic, or like, you know, changing the topic on suddenly after I change the clip. So, you know, if this guy's a little bit inconsistent, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, anyways, I hope this helps you do Tower of Hecc, because Tower of Hecc is actually very hard because of those one stat stuffs at the end. But other than that, actually, you know, if you know your way around the traps and the one stat stuffs, you know, you should have no problem doing this. In the next episode, we're gonna do, I mean, I'm gonna guide you through, but you're gonna do Top Overcoming Hatreds. I'm not doing Tower 1 equals 0, I already said that. Anyways, yeah, I already said I'm not doing 1 equals 0 because it's not an official tower, it doesn't actually count. But you can do that if you want to. I already did a video on it. It's just a long one. It's also not a guide. I'm just doing it, you know, normally my first time doing stuff, so yeah. Well, anyways, that's it for this video. So don't forget to kill Fennec, and goodbye.